Hello, JDs and Lentilmen, and welcome to Switzerland number 54. I am Brickface, and I'm here with Moku. How are you doing, Moku?
Goodness, Grandpa's upset. Nah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to a lovely evening of battling, and we're gonna start with one of our teams, Squid Stack versus Midnight Hour Captain, Starry versus Mr. Cat. What do we know about these two players?
What was that?
What do we know about the two players going against each other?
Not a whole lot. It appears that Mr. Cat is attending their second Switzerland, their first being number 52 2 weeks ago. Starry does not have any results on Sendu, but they have the junior Dowser Doolies, Tri-Stringer, and Sorella Brella badges on their profile.
That's really impressive. We love a good weapon pool around here. I love the variety. Definitely. And I gotta see something. Like I said, that Starry didn't have any results. Mr. Cat's in Div 9. Starry. They. Wow. About seasons. Huh. Oh, I guess you're just getting your start in Splatoon comp. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, their profile does say they're new to the comp scene.
Respect it.
And you know, I can't really blame them.
Blue Sky, what do you mean you can't find Midnight Hour's page? Blue Sky, why? Oh well.
Are you excited for another day of some exciting battles?
I actually am. I'm sorry for being quite for a moment. I'm technically. I'm really excited for another evening of battles, especially after seeing what Raiders has been doing for the community. I've noticed that some players have been training off of it.
Oh yeah, Raiders is huge. What was it? 7th highest rated game on Metacritic of all time, beating out literally every other Nintendo game ever made, including Majora's Mask.
Including Majora's Mask?
Yeah, Majora's Mask was it's like 2 spaces below Raiders, I think. All I know is that Raiders is doing incredibly well.
Splatoon 4 is going to be great, and you know what else is going to be great? This battle coming up, we're going to have it out on, where are we at?
You know what's going to be great? If Taki notices that we aren't seeing the battle,
Taki, please, thank you. We're on Umami Ruin. Awesome.
We got
the best advice I have for this map.
Junior.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Best advice I have for this map is always paint your own zone first. But you may end up in this situation where you just end up staggering the zone. So you paint one side, the team over there paints the other. Just a wipeout. And the zones go to Starry getting the first few points of the game as Mr. Cat will have to fight their way out with the Bloblobber. He's trying to find their opponent.
Starry playing some pretty good defense on the zones right now, not letting Mr. Cat take anything.
Oh, and that is a wipeout. Second wipeout of the game as... Sorry.
For someone seemingly new to the comp scene, Starry is doing pretty dang good so far.
Yeah, I respect it. Starry has definitely the fundamentals. Oh, we're getting caught out by Mr. Cat's blobs. That happens to the best of us. Going in here and taking some for himself. Those, everything are in his control. Ooh, nice bubble.
This just further shows how much Starry is good on comp at just to
nice.
start, because you do die in competitive. So that was Starry just flexing their competitive knowledge of dying to the enemy, because that happens.
That's so true. Nogami, please. We're being forsaken by Nogami in real time, and that, I didn't even see Mr. Cat go down. That was impressive. So, yeah, Starry reminds me of me when I was just first starting out here. Like, I wasn't in the competitive scene, but I was competitively trained, so who knows? Maybe Starry has some sort of competitively trained, conditioned background. Well done. Like, maybe this is an Overwatch player? Respectfully? Overwatch player, Marvel Rivals, like, maybe not. Like, you can just tell when somebody's got their experience in other places. Heck, maybe they're from Pokemon Unite, and that is another wipeout for the side of Mr. Cat. Clawing his way to certain victory. Can he do it, or will Starry reach for the sky? I was trying to come up with a witty line.
I think Starry's gonna take the win here. What do you think?
Starry's got what it takes, and they end up taking the zone. The question is, can he maintain their control over it?
Mr. Cat takes both the zones back. But Starry will not just take it.
Oh, how was that a double? That was a mutual wipe for both sides, and the zone is still in neutral. That's a powerful position to be in. That means it's still anybody's game at 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go. Starry taking the zone back for themselves. I'm gonna admit, this is really interesting. We see another wipeout come out for Starry.
Yeah, it seems Mr. Cat had to take a minute to lock in, and now they're doing pretty well.
Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like that.
Out even so far.
Oh, we have a subscriber on Twitch.
Thank you, Ham on the Radio, for subscribing to Taki's Twitch.
Thank you, Ham on the Radio.
Tier 1.
Yeah, impressive. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is going to be 3, 2, 1. A win for Starry, our first match of the tournament. This map is really difficult to fight on.
Yeah, Lobby's a bit of a weird one. Lots of weird angles.
Weird angles, but Starry can work those angles too, given how it's kind of shocking. They're not competitively experienced, but they know their way around a junior and they're running drums.
The next stage is Museum di Alfonsino. What do you think about this stage, Moku?
Big old spinner in the middle makes it difficult for you to see your opponent and makes it difficult to take the zone all at once. But at least it's not Eeltail Alley. Eeltail Alley would make me question whoever picked that map, but it's not bad. It's a good map. I'd say it's a pretty equal one. But on 1v1 tournaments, in a 1v1 match like this, it's a little bit of a toss-up between both teams, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But not like bad, but more like, if you're hoping to win, if you're hoping your strats work in a team environment, and you hope that crap, I can't talk. I keep tripping over my words. Basically, don't expect what you think, don't expect what you know works in a team environment to work in a 1v1 tournament on this map, and that's going to be the wipeout for Mr. Cap, Ring 1. But it takes forever to take the zone, especially with a blob. But we're seeing the switch to a T-Tech, which, honestly, that kind of denotes respect for their opposition, and that is a wipeout for Starry. Our color swap.
I think you're getting things backwards. Starry took the first kill.
Yeah, that's my mistake. So it's Mr. Yeah, got it. Okay, so Starry did go to the T-Tech. I was just out of order for a second. That's me. It's my fault.
That happens.
User error.
I think all of the commentators have done that at least some point.
Fair enough. You're not a commentator unless you've had some brain farts every once in a while. Keeps you healthy, apparently. But the
Sorry, drowning themselves in their tri-strikes.
Sorry, you are in the rain, taking chip damage. Nice. That's the important thing to know about rain, is that you'll take chip damage, and you may think it's not such a big deal, but it's one of those things where you'll crawl out of the rain at like one hit, and then somebody's random bubble gets you. Even though you should have survived it. Oh, cutting away to see Starry taking that wipeout. Oh, it's funny seeing the wipeout happen after the camera cuts away. Like one of those expression shots you see in like that. That's always funny. Cinematography is a huge special interest of mine. Unfortunately, I do not have a capture card. Otherwise, I would stream for tournaments.
There's some pretty cheap capture cards out there that can get you pretty good quality. I mean, the one I use, I streamed the entirety of Raiders with it. It was like $40 2 years ago.
Wow. Talk about an investment.
And I mean, like, it streams like 1080 at 60. It's not a bad capture card by any means. It's just not the greatest, but you know, it works for most things I need it for. I'm sure you can find something out there that suits your needs.
That's very true. And speaking of finding a capture card, we're capturing this player taking the zone. I was trying to segue my way back into this, but I don't know what's up. I had a shower before this, and I guess I'm still kind of laggy? Kind of brain fogged out here.
I can see it. You're all relaxed for your shower and you're not paying attention to the game as much. I can see it.
It's like I'm a captain bar out here. I'm just chilling, but sorry, taking the zone. Well, trying to. 55 seconds left. Oh, right in the face.
Taking the kill.
May as well just slap them with it.
The zone.
May as well just slap them with the T-Tech. Oh, right. Gotta be rough out there. Kind of rough out there, considering that those tri-strikes and sometimes really hard to get out there in general. Mr. Cat keeps taking it, though. They've been trading blows, actually.
Yeah, it looks like this one's going to be a buzzer beater, unless Mr. Cat can get an overtime win. If they just capture the zone, and they killed Starry, and they made it. They took the lead just barely in the overtime.
It was a close match, but I think Bubbler is kind of meta in these 1v1 matches. So, question comes, who will take the next match? Because we're at 1-1 here. I don't know it's play all three, but still.
Yeah, it seems unfortunately, Starry's switch off of Junior to T-Tech, doesn't seem to help them that much.
It really doesn't. There wasn't much I could add on to that. I do apologize, but Splat Zones on Cargo. Alright, we're gonna keep our blob, and we're gonna go back to the Junior. Because why go after something that works?
Don't fix what ain't broken,
Oh.
that's what they say.
Exactly. The Junior's gonna help them out a lot, but Blobber is going to keep the pressure on. Those bubbles may look small, but they constantly do a lot of damage every single time. It's like you can't even escape them. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run past here, but the random bubble finds you, and it's like the tiniest thing ever. Like on its last frame, and then it gets you.
Yeah, and especially with all the paint they have, it's a menace on zones.
You might need a new approach, Starry. Sometimes going in from the top or doing what you're doing now with the bubbler is sure to work. Unfortunately, it seems like, okay, never mind. You get the zone for yourself, but can you defend against the bubble?
It looks like Starry caught their bubble on the ceiling above them. It always stinks when that happens to me.
Not even the rain could get the zone. Never mind. The rain kept the zone long enough for a neutral position, and here we go back to them fighting in mid again. And that's when Mr. Cat gets the zone back. I'm sorry. If you can try to get... Okay, nice. Well, okay. We just kind of dropped down. That's cool. Alright, Starry, what you got? What you got, Starry? What you got? What you got? Oh, another rain. It's another storm. It's another rainstorm. Be careful, Starry. That's chip damage. That's chip damage that you don't want dealt to you. Don't try to go in from the top rope. Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. And you lose the lead. No, Starry. Starry is really struggling to get any kind of footing here.
Almost getting the kill. But Mr. Cat is back up to full. What will Starry do?
Ooh. Mr. Cat has been doing nothing but pressing ZR and getting those bubbles out. The bubbles have been doing the work for him.
The hired muscle.
Starry, do not let this stand. Do not let this stand, Starry. You gotta get that bubble blowing, octoling. Thank you.
And the trade?
But
however,
that's a little bit too
the zone is
late.
in favor of Mr. Cat, so it will be a knockout.
A valiant effort on Starry's part. And that was a really good bet, y'all. I saw Starry's vision, but like I said, Mr. Cat just having to press DR, and that's it. That's all they wrote.
Yeah, Mr. Cat was able to hold the angles on that map really well.
Yeah. Sure. really impressive.
And I think with that, we will be going to break.
Welcome back to Switzerland 54. We're about to get into it with Taco versus Noko. Or Taco versus... Yeah, I guess I got it right. Both the team and the person on it is named Taco. Anyways, Robo Ramen Zones. I really want some ramen. What about you, Brickface? Want some ramen?
I could do for some ramen right now, but unfortunately I'm commentating and I didn't prepare any ramen beforehand, so I'll have to wait. Maybe after, though.
Sounds like a good idea. I take my ramen with all the meat on it. I'll take salmon. I'll take some beef, some chicken, maybe a bit of egg. All of it.
I just have instant ramen with nothing on it because I'm sad and boring and I just want food.
I put chopped up chicken in mine.
I might have to try that
An
someday.
egg. Like, I'll put steak in it if it's leftover.
Yeah, I've heard of the egg meta.
Yeah, the egg is meta. You just have to be sure that you don't have too much water in your noodles, because sometimes it cooks the egg further. So what I do, I cook an egg over medium separately, and then I just top it on the ramen. But if I wait too long, the yolk is not very it doesn't really do its job, you know.
I wonder if ramen would go with scrambled eggs.
I tried it once. It wasn't my.
No, I have a serious question. Would you eat the Robo ramen?
Yes.
It does look pretty good.
Does it? It really does look great. I really want that ramen. So what do we know about these themes? What do we know about these themes? We're gonna look at this. So Taco is. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
only seeing one result on Taco's page. Octopi Palooza, 7th out of 8. Okay.
Wait, that was today.
Oh, neat.
The only result on Taco's Sendu is a tournament from today.
Oh, it's a 2v2 tournament. Alright. You know what? I respect it. And I love Taco's PFP. Just gotta love. I forgot what that show is from. Then we have Noko.
Noko's only result is from Octopi Palooza number 27 from 2 weeks ago. How interesting.
Ooh, so these two might be getting their first foray into gimmick tournament. And tournaments in general. And Noko, you use what? What is your weapon pool? We all know your weapon pool, Noko. Why? Okay, Taco, what about yours? Taco uses heavy edit, NZAP, custom dually squelchers, and the Slosher. Interesting. We love diversity in our comp.
Shout out Dually Squelchers. Probably still my favorite weapon, but Nintendo killed it, so I can't play it anymore.
Yeah, they're here today too.
Nintendo ruined the Dually Squelchers, unfortunately.
We're gathered here today to remember the dually squelchers. They were a good weapon.
Man, I remember, I've probably told the story a million times, but I remember, halfway through the lifetime of Splatoon 2, picking up Dually Squelchers when I got them, because they were I was like, wow, long range, I like the Dualies, but I also like having range. These are long-range Dualies. That's so awesome! And then I played them a bunch, and then I'm like, these are really good weapons. And then I tried coming back to Splatoon 2 after not playing it for a few months, and then they just weren't as good anymore. And then, a few years later, I'm like, I wonder what happened to those. And then I checked the wiki, and it's like, oh yeah, they were just nerfed into oblivion.
Nerfed?
And
What?
my biggest pet peeve is that the nerfs were, I believe most of the nerfs were to combat the MPU buff that Dually Squelchers had, and then MPU didn't come back in Splatoon 3, so all of the nerfs were still there.
MPU is such a toss-up weapon. It's lots of people hate it, but I'm okay with it. It's great to use on brush. And
I think
I like
going
brush,
back,
even back
to a dead game with MPU is fun. Like, it's fun to go back and use MPU, but I don't know if it's good for the meta. I'm not quite sure about that. 99.9 damage bamboo is a little bit silly.
It's not the best thing for the meta. At least not for this game.
I mean, this game especially, because Splatoon 3 is just so different compared to Splatoon 1 and 2. The maps are smaller, the play styles are different, balancing is all over the place compared to Splatoon 2. I don't mean all over the place as in all over the place, I mean like it's completely different. Everything's gonna be
Adding
balanced.
MPU might... Actually, here's a hot take. Adding MPU might actually fix a few things in this comp. For example, not even this comp, but this meta. The one thing that sticks out to me, it would help a lot of weapons that haven't been given much love over the last few update cycles. Think of a weapon that got nerfed and add MPU, and you could see a lot of use out of it. An ever-changing meta is pretty cool, and we already have that, but as it is now, the meta just kind of shifts slowly over time. I've seen Inkjet get back in the meta, because Inkjet is constantly being used every time I look around, which is great. But where's our Inkbrush meta? Where is... There's L3... There is L3 meta. There's H3 meta by proxy. But where is the brush meta? Where is the T-Tech meta? Where's the crab meta? Crab meta hasn't been a thing since the first few update cycles, if I recall. MPU might actually be a good thing.
It appears one of the two players for this match did not show up, so unfortunately we will be going to a break.
Well, rip GG's anyway. It happens.
Yep. Welcome back, JDs and Lentilmen, to Switzerland number 54. We are in the third round of Swiss. I am Brickface, and this is Moku. Moku, say hi.
Meow.
I suppose that works.
We're getting right back into it with Gabriel versus Knight on Berlin Airport. Okay, fair enough. This is a challenging map for me personally. And what we know about these teams, we've got Elemental P that has Yite. It explains Nautilus and X-Ray. And what we know about their results. Alright, they got 4 results. The latest one was Shopping Spree on the 19th. 67% participation. And I love men with Gabi, that's me. And what we know about this team. I love the profile pic. Their most recent and their only result is Shark Tank Shallow Water Series 6, 21st out of 23. That's not bad at all. Back in April. Okay, so let's see how far you have grown. We've got the War versus a Nautilus. Face, who do you think's gonna win this?
I think Yikes might win it. I'm not basing my choice on a whole lot. Mainly just they have more results than Sendu. Although Nautilus might do a little better against Dynamo with the mobility.
Oh, but you saw what happened. Dynamo just did that vertical flick and just
that
said,
might,
"Yo,
that might
go
have
back
changed
up."
my mind on it. Oh,
Casually just. No, these rollers are deceptively strong. They've got the whale and they've got powerful overhead flicks that make rushers look really weak. Like, these weapons should be the meta, and they kind of are. But you never really get meta energy from them, I guess you could say, like a meta vibe. It's just when it brings them in, dominate wherever they can.
Dynamo doesn't seem like it would be a meta weapon, but you know, you always do see it used.
Oh, that's
Maybe
gonna be
not
the
so
first
much.
wipeout for Yite. Yite will go in and stage a lockout here. Trying to get as much as they can, but Gabriel's not having it. The whales come out, they start dropping down here by the right side. Suction bomb might be their undoing. Ooh, okay. So it's becoming a standoff here on the left side, and Gabriel ends up getting taken out by the Nautilus. Nautilus is one of those weapons you really have to be careful for. You have to really listen to your intuition most of those things, because they've got the range and they've got everything they need to just take you out. Gabriel, with the roller, also falls into that. Like, for example, now we have this mutual life, 3, 2, 1, and it is over.
Yikes!
Did not get that zone. Alright. Nice gets the zone, like you were saying.
I guess I did predict right.
Nice soul read.
I don't know.
I kind of had a feel. I kind of had a feeling, well, Battle really dominated for almost the whole battle, but turns out when you play patiently with a Nautilus, it can get you to places. That's the key here, is that with 1v1 battles, you really have to play patient. I wonder how that would look like for a brush. Like, I don't know how to play patient in general. Vertical and dying. Yep, I'm a brush rat. Okay, no comp changes. We're about to get right into a Barnacle and Dime zones and make a beeline for mid. Question is, who gets there first? It's gonna be both of them. Kind of a tie. Dime taking that zone as much as they can. Zone maintains a neutral position. Can't really shift it in either direction at the moment, except now we have whales. And with that, now that you've displaced your Nautilus, never mind, Nautilus is able to get back the zone as there's a wipeout that happens for both of them, which keeps the zone in Yikes' position, or possession. You and I don't know words. Rick Face, what do you think is going to happen here, aside from that?
I think we're going to get a repeat of last match. I think Yikes is going to take it again.
Yikes might very well do that, because, like I said, you have to play patiently on this map. So, Gabriel, will you learn from last time, or will you be sent packing? And by that I mean losing this match. To play all three. They'll split.
We play all three, and we will still have the rest of the other 2 rounds of Swiss.
True, and it looks like the points are ticking down really fast for Yikes. Gabriel doesn't have any time. 3, 2, 1, and that is it. The timer saving Gabriel from another certain death. And I just dropped something on my computer. Wonderful.
Uh-oh. Yikes takes it yet again. Now, I
really like that email. Yeah?
Yeah, it is pretty fun. I predict that Yikes is going to do it a 3rd time, but I would love to be proven wrong. I think it would be really interesting if Gabriel takes the win instead.
I think it would be.
It looks like we are doing it on Urchin Underpass. Urchin Underpants.
It's a good map.
I like Urchin.
I don't know why I laugh like that. I just was like, oh, my voice just cracked. Oh no. Ah.
It happens.
All grown here, my voice keeps cracking. I'm like, no.
Yikes, back with the Nautilus 79. Gabriel
We're not
running up the Dynamo again.
We're not changing our comms. Yeah.
I was hoping for a weapon change by Gabriel.
You know what, that's fair. So there's not a lot to change here, just because this is a good map and this is a good weapon combination. Both Nautilus and Roar, I feel, have been at odds since the beginning of Splatoon 1, even. It's a rivalry as old as time. Rivalry as old as the... Yeah.
Nautilus was introduced in Splatoon 2.
I'm talking about Splatling in general.
Oh, yeah. That rivalry is pretty old. I don't know, I was expecting Gabriel to switch it up because seems like Dynamo has not been doing too good for them, seeing as how Yikes has won the last 2. But if they can make it work, more power to them.
I'm surprised that it's only now that they were able to take it down. Well, I guess now I'm not surprised, because now they reminded me that they've got the splashdown and they've got the whales, they've got the range, but What is Gabriel's special? What's the roller special? You know, I keep forgetting it.
The third Kid Dynamo, it's
Oh yeah, it's Whales and Spencer. Not exactly the best. That's not gonna be the best kit for this match, but this roller is pretty powerful.
I totally knew that, Taki. I saw it earlier. I just couldn't remember the names.
Name. I could not remember his name. Like I knew the symbol. I knew what it was.
I saw it. I visualized it in my mind's eye, and then
the words weren't there.
Yep.
Oh, poor Gabriel couldn't get the zone in time. That is gonna be 0-3-2. Yikes.
Unfortunate.
Yes, quite unfortunate. Let's see.
And with the set being complete, I think we'll be heading to break here. Anything you have to say, Moku?
Don't go anywhere, and please bring some salmon around.
Salmon?
Yeah.
back, JDs and Lentilmen, to Switzerland number 54. We are on the 4th round of Swiss. I am Brickface, and this is Moku. Hi, Moku. How's it doing? How's it going?
Doing fine. We are about to calm our goats here at Switzerland. We're about to calm our very own Orange versus Meatloaf. Go Meatloaf. Listen closely, Meatloaf. Don't let them get to you, Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Right, go.
Meatloaf, listen to me. You gotta play Brush. Come on.
Play that brush. Play the brush. Play the brush. Orange, no. Orange, no. They get wild in the other chat. Anyways, we have
just joking in the Sendu chat about needing to drop. Nobody's too happy at that one.
Do send to account who this versus business casual. When it comes to Orange has a lot of results. 18 of them actually in CCA, which is pretty cool. Their most recent results are 2v2 Tuesday and Switzerland. We got 97 at one point back in February. And the Meatloaf, if we can get back there, please, Sendo. No, Meatloaf is my goat. I've played with them many times on pool water. Wait, they have art? No way, that's so cool. Hold on. Is your Pro Char? Let's go. You're the final boss of Splatoon. How did you win Orange Kitty? I want that badge. And their results.
Both of us really wanted to cast this one because I know Orange was wanting to be casted because he was unable to last week. So now we can this week, and Moku's been dying to cast Meatloaf, so we got them both in one match. I think that's fun.
Let's go! You know, that's so cool. It's so cool that we can cast our goat.
I think I could do something really funny here. Moku, what do you think Orange is gonna play?
Oh, that's a good question. I think Orange is going to pick a Splat Lane.
I think Orange is going to pick Bamboozler, Kensa 52, not Kensa, Deco 52, and what was the last one? I think Inkbrush in varying order.
Bamboozler. You're right. You were right. You got the Bamboozler. You called it. You still read that. They're both off.
You want to know why I called that?
Why?
Because I told him to play it.
You know, honestly, that's goated.
Yeah, he was in voice chat before Switzerland started. He's like, what should I play? I'm just like, you know what would be funny? Bamboozler.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was part of that conversation too. I told him to play. Oh my gosh. I forgot I was part of that conversation. I just lose things sometimes. We were coming in with that whale. Meatloaf taking out Orange. Meatloaf was like, nah, I'm gonna be the one cooking. I'm gonna be the one. So, you will wait in the living room for Meatloaf to bring it. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, walk out of here. Shark in their natural habitat. There we go. Get him. Ooh, couldn't jump out. Meatloaf was all on your case. What do you think, Brickface? Do you think Orange can break out of this?
I don't know how much practice Orange has with Bamboozler. Looks like Meatloaf has a pretty good chokehold on the game right now, though. But
Really did, yeah.
Trying to slip by. Oh! Ooh. Dodges the Reef Slider and takes the kill.
And now they're in control. Orange finally getting some points. Meatloaf will have to get out there. Meatloaf has time. Meatloaf has time to deal with it. It's just a matter of avoiding constantly getting killed. And here we go with the wipeout. Meatloaf is going to go in for it. That's a golden opportunity. And we're just going to go in.
Back in control. Still with a pretty hefty lead. 16 to 70.
Oh, that is a wipeout. And with that, Orange is going to farm this zone. It's kind of hard to paint with the larger weapon. You just keep having to go down line by line, column by column, pixel by pixel. Just
either that or just spam tap shots, but that doesn't not the greatest. Orange uses the block to dodge the reef slider. Meatloaf
that was a good
chases
idea.
Orange down.
Yeah, Meatloaf has sent Orange back to their grave, their blue into the grave. But Orange is not done yet. Orange is going to do something. Something goated, something cool. Like whale. Oh, that was cool. Just hit him with the near flick shot. You're like, yeah, nah. Not having that here.
I'm gonna see if I can do something.
Oh yeah? What do you think? Are you able to soul read this? Alright, we got the chicken coming out. The chicken being taken out by fall, only it is a robotic type of chicken. A bomb chicken, if you will. Oh, what's this? What's this? They're dancing. Oh, Meatloaf's getting the pick. Dapple Doilies are very insidious on this map. Dapple Doilies are great for flanking and for just throwing yourself at enemies if you want to. They're like a sneakier version of the ink brush. Oh, you're on the 10 Meatloaf. Good point, but those whales are gonna come at you like it's laser tag. Don't let them tag you.
Lots of back and forth with this one, but if Orange can't cap here soon, then I think it's over.
Nice work, Meatloaf. Nice work, both of you. What do you think Orange had to do differently in order to win it?
I think I'm to blame for that one. Because I told Orange to play Bamboo. Orange is in the Sendu chat saying I blame that on you, Brickface. I just laughed my evil laugh.
You know, that is diabolical.
You know me, always just doing things for the funny.
Doing it for the love of the game.
Yep.
Nothing's on mincemeat metalwork. You know, not a bad map. It's actually pretty fun. I don't usually see it a whole lot in the tournament.
I'm not a huge fan of mincemeat. It's just,
Pretty fun. It's like the better version of Little Tail Zone.
If you're playing on the left side in the middle, on your side of the field, it's alright, but like the far right side of the map, I don't really like that area.
So real.
Let's see if Orange uses... Oh, that's the one I forgot, the Colors Aero Spray. Meatloaf using the same Dapple Nouveau.
Oh yeah, it's true. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I just ended up getting attacked.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, that's a wipeout.
Trade.
A mutual trade.
But the zone is not capped by either player.
In neutral. Sorry, I was a little distracted long enough. Orange takes a zone back. It's all a sea of blue, but look at this. Meatloaf taking the victory at one hit to defeat. It's easy to get really low in health on this map. Meatloaf moves in for that lockout. Dancing around them, trying to get a stall. The Reef Slider doesn't do much at all except deliver chip damage. They lose the lead. Orange sets out the ball.
Orange is on lock with these reef sliders, always playing around cover.
Ooh! Meatloaf, how did you genuinely know where Orange was? That's scary. How did you know?
It's the special Splatoon ESP.
I see. Oh, nice. So tell me, what will Orange have to do differently?
Probably play into their turfing ability a little more with the arrow spray.
Oh! That Reef Slider was diabolical.
Orange still managed to dodge it.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
And Meatloaf takes another win. Let's see if Orange can bring it back.
Asking Orange if it's vanilla ink brush time.
I will back. I'm gonna back you up, actually.
Orange just going like, you weren't supposed to say that. No. I'm sorry, Orange. Orange could have ignored me.
Orange hates both of us, because I was egging you on. Orange does play V-Brush. Meatloaf is on Auto Brush.
I'll pull out the Octo Brush.
Now,
Come on, Orange, you can do it. Make my weapon proud. You have to feed the ink brush 3 times a day, or else it won't do anything. Octo, ooh, the trade.
A trade on an empty
Now
zone again.
Now I see why Orange said that I wasn't supposed to say that, because I probably gave Meatloaf the idea. I'm so sorry.
Oh, does Meatloaf also play brush a lot?
I'm sorry, what?
Does Meatloaf also play brush a lot?
Yeah, I've seen them on comments off the brush. Nice.
Right.
See, doing my weapon proud. Doing my weapon proud. Orange.
The Orange,
let's go.
It's working. We were right.
It's working, Orange. It's working. Keep going. It's working, Orange. Meatloaf pulling out that Zipcaster, which does unfortunately take Orange out, but it's not the end. You're 50 points down. Orange will have to come out there. You have an English. Run with it. Run like the wind. Come on. Oh no, Meatloaf might find you. No, that's so unlucky.
That kill's nasty.
Yeah, and the kills like that happen to me a lot. And oh, you're just going on these islands. That's diabolical. Low. Oh no, you can't make that. Wait. Oh, that's a good trade, but
trade.
That's still going to be a zone in
favor.
Respawn, run, go! Don't waste any time, Orange. Get it! Orange, book it! Whale them! Let's go!
Yes! Can Orange bring it
Let's
back
go,
for a
it.
win? I want to see
Sometimes you gotta book it, Orange.
Come on, do it. I know you can.
Orange, Orange, come on! Come on, Orange! Zipcaster's coming out, Orange. How did you get? Oh, I didn't know you could get up there. Oh, nice, nice shark.
Places with the Zipcaster. I think you can get on top of the buildings in Inkblot.
Oh yeah, and you can get into the baskets on Worksport. I have collisions, by the way, on the inside. It can be easy to misjudge distance. Don't misjudge your distance. Oh, they're so weak.
Keeping Meatloaf low.
Let's go. We can take the lead.
Orange with the lead.
Stay in. No, don't give away your position to Meatloaf. Oh, okay, nice trade. This helped out.
However, the zone is still not capped.
No, we're still in neutral. Come on, Orange. Let's go. Just spray the zone. Spray the zone. Get over there. Get over there. Go. Run like the wind. Nice.
Orange is in control and didn't even pick up any penalty points. And with 3 points
don't come here, curse our boy, our friend.
Another trade with an empty zone.
That's what happened.
Can Orange take it back for the final 3?
Curse, go. Go, get it, come on, get 3, 2, 1, that is your game, Orange, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go! GG's both games. I know I cheered against you, Meatloaf, but that's a theme, right? What is? Oh, damn. You're right. Orange is right.
And after that legendary game, we'll be going to break.
Stick around for more Switzerland Swiss 54.
Bring me eggs.
Fitness verification test is a multi-stage element of pass test. I'm kidding. Welcome back to Switzerland 54, home of the Inkbrush main who now needs to draw Orange's OC and is paired up with Brickface. Brickface, are you ready for the last round of splits?
Meow.
Meow.
I'm happy to see Jin A42 is back at it again.
Oh yeah! Wait a minute, hold up a minute. Is that my goat? I feel like I know that person. I feel like I know that. Hold up.
Have we said this before? They're on Nova Nightshade.
Yeah, Jin, my goat! How are you doing? My goat! Yeah, I remember seeing you around before.
Jin A42 has been to the last 4 Switzerlands.
Yeah, that's my goat.
With plenty more records on their Sendu profile from many events.
Ooh, yeah. And on the other side, we have Team High. D3. Husker. For Andrew. There's 6. High results. Ooh, nice. CCA player, too. That's going to be a Blaster player versus the Tetris. Ooh, this is going to be fun to see. Humpback, Pump Track, the best match for brushes. But there's no brushes here. Just range and the Blaster. Andrew already getting the first pick of the match. Andrew's really tough. You see some TCA results and you see some other results too on the Sendu profile. I wish I could get into it, but or I keep calling him N, like double N. Jin, it's actually Jin, but Jin's having a hard time getting out there onto the zone. Just because their opponent is so observant and Blaster can lead peek. This map is kind of broken for Blasters, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, lots of important ledges that Blaster can peek. Seeing as how, like, most of the routes just take you right over a ledge.
Yeah, they can, and with that, I think that is Andrew's origin. Yeah, that's gotta be. I'm not keeping up. I'm so sorry. That is going to be Andrew's color. Yeah, I thought it was, and I second guessed. Not too surprising.
I just want to point out really quick that Andrew's splash tag title is Trailblazing Trailblazer, and I find that funny.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Let's see here. Let's look at your results. First place, Shopping Spree, number 10. First place, Shopping Spree, number 2. Third place, Milk Cup 14. First place, Worko Camp Lab Helium Edition. I'd never heard of that. I wish I was part of that. Number 1 in Stellar Phantasm 23. 1 out of 3 in Bomb Rush 2. What else you got? Number 1 in All for One. Weekend Edition number 13. Plenty of gold and silver to go around on their profile, so Jin has some competition to face. They're a force to be reckoned with, but Jin is also the GOAT. Jin is also the GOAT. So Jin can do something on this map. In Wahoo World, they're a month. I need to look up your pronoun. These two players are in luck because Wahoo World is very equal and it's fun, but Jin goes down to the Blaster to the face. It's an unfortunate end for well, not end, but like it was an unfortunate splat, and Andrew is like a shark in her natural habitat. And already another wipeout coming out for the side of Andrew. Andrew is holding their own. Jin will need to find some way to sneak out to the zone. But you're gonna have to change up your strategy a little bit because Andrew already knows your zip code. They already know where you are. Oh, Jin, what are you gonna do? You keep going to the left, which is understandable, but kind of need a different strategy. Now you've got triple splash down. You got one more push in this, Andrew. You got one more push in this.
Has this zone on lock.
Yeah, one more push in this. Go a different direction. Okay. And that is the game. Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight when you're against a blaster on this map, unfortunately. While it's still, that's why it's so important to try to be a little bit more unpredictable. I just also realizing that Andrew is on death roll.
That is another really quick game. I would recommend that Jin A42 switch weapons to potentially one of the other two weapons he has on his Sendu profile. The Bulbs Stringer or the Crack-On Splat Roller for the extra range against the blaster. Andrew with the Sea Blast again, and Jin doesn't switch.
And here we go with the zone on Crab Lake Capital. Crab Lake Capital is such an interesting map. You got all these grates, but the grates will not protect you. So the hope is that Andrew ends up getting into a vulnerable position like that was supposed to be, but Jin ends up going down because Andrew has more killing power. Unfortunately for Jin. Jin also has the power, like, Jin is also a force to be reckoned with. They've won many tournaments, have gotten higher results.
Some pretty solid Switzerland placings for the past 4.
Yeah. The trick with this is ledge peeking. So how do you avoid getting ledge peek? Well, that's not how you avoid. Well, Jin is able to avoid it. Jin is able to catch the map. They're able to capture it for themselves. And what do we got here? Zipcaster coming out. Trying to catch. Okay, I see the strat, but Jin goes down to the wipeout. Triple splash down.
Oh, Jin does take the kill this time. Hopefully they can turn this momentum into a victory.
Zipcaster comes out, and that is a nasty pick for Jin to go down to. Andrew was not having any of that. Andrew just put up a sign that said no fun allowed and just put them back in their base. Just put them in the corner and getting killed off again by the blaster. Andrew's not having it. Andrew's not asking for a win. They are demanding it. Oh, Jin, what do? You do that, my goat. You do that. The goat getting the comeback. I feel like Zipcaster is not being utilized, and it's not being utilized to its full potential because Andrew keeps exploiting that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Zipcaster isn't doing Jin much good right now.
It kind of feels like it's being popped to be popped. I'm not really seeing the strategy behind it. This is me being respectful, by the way. Like, I'm not trying to dunk on anyone, I'm just saying it can help a little bit to And again, I'm not in your head, Jin. You're probably cooking something big, and I'm not.
Maybe
I'm just
Jin's
being
cooking
too
up
ignorant.
some JoJo's level insane master plan. We just don't know it yet. We're gonna watch as
Exactly,
Andrew's score
exactly.
drops to 0, but it's actually
And it's
Jin.
like,
It's Jin's score this whole time, and we just didn't know.
you brought up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I just got kind of reminded of John Rod.
Oh, the second coming of Christ or whatever. I need to read the manga. That sounds fun. Probably gonna be years before we get in anime. I also should
Yeah.
probably watch more of Part 4 because I'm just not. And
Anyways,
Andrew gets the win.
Andrew winning is dear. That was just a sweep. That was just a sweep, but GG's both teams.
And with that, that will be the final match of the 5th round of Swiss. And the final match that us two cast. We will have some new commentators in here for bracket. And we'll be right back after a break.
Oh wait, where can the lovely people find you?
Oh yeah, my Twitch and YouTube at Brickface999. I sometimes stream there. I just did stream Raiders, but I think I'm done with that for now.
And y'all can find me at mokudraws10.2020.bsky.social and on TikTok at moku8386 while I post random clips sometimes. Anyways, GG's all teams so far. Good luck. Have fun in bracket. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back to Switzerland. My name is Optical Drop and I'm with Brickface. Hello, Brickface.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, so this is Switzerland number 54. Now for let's see if I'm reading this correctly. Yes. So this is Sticker versus Jun Oda. Am I reading that correctly? Yes, it is. Okay. We're going to be doing some Luminia Hub on this first game between the two of them. That should be fun. I'm not crazy about this map. Like, at best, I think it's fine. Like, it's whatever.
Yeah, I feel the same. It's just kind of there.
I feel like with these, like, uniquely designed maps, I forget the exact terminology for it, where it's like split down the middle instead of north-south kind of thing. I feel like that was the map in 2 and 3 were a lot better than this one. I don't know. I think I'm just not a fan of
the horizontal gear. Is that it?
I would not know. I would not know. I think it's just the moving platforms that throw me off. I am just not a fan of that.
I mean, I don't typically play around the moving platforms, and
Ooh! That was a nice direct off that, but that lateral symmetry.
Lateral symmetry. Thank you, Taki.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Taki. Thank you. Yeah, that was.
Yomi a pop.
Oh, all right, bro. You're going there. Jeez. Yeah, that was an amazing, like, direct off the explosion. But it did leave them with just enough time to, like, really struggle capturing those zones. So hopefully that time difference is going to give Sticker the exact opportunities they need to really push in to make up for this loss of time. But that taken out right there is going to probably put a dent in those plans. Going into sub-40 territory for Jun Oda over here, and it's looking like it's going down even further. Not really giving Sticker a chance to get anywhere close, so they're just gonna have to walk around him. That is a strat.
Yeah, the recycled umbrella versus custom explosher is a really exotic pick for weapons here.
Yeah, it definitely does feel like one has a bit of an advantage over the other for sure. But yeah, with that being said, first game is going to Jun Oda. Looks like next game is going to be Barnacle and Dine. Now there's a more conventionally attractive map.
That is some terminology, but I'd say it works.
I mean, am I wrong?
I guess not, but I certainly wouldn't think to word it like that.
I mean, that's what I'm here for. They're saying the things that we would never think of, or you would never. Either way, fine map, in my opinion. It's like a very nice neutral ground in some aspects, especially in some like zones. I feel like it has a really good stage for it. Anyway, let me look at this. Okay, so this is a best of 3, so that does mean that if Jun Oda does end up getting this game, that means they'll be able to advance themselves. And yeah, let's see if there's any switch up. Sticking with the Brella and sticking with the explosion. Very bold of them to stick with the Brella despite the disadvantage, and especially with how difficult they had it last game, let's just say.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Can Explode pierce the Brella shield?
No, but the thing is that it doesn't need to when you can lob right over it. I myself, I play Vunder. I know all the tricks of the trade of what are its weaknesses. So I can tell you straight up, that's just a really easy way to counter it. Yeah, but thankfully they like even though they don't have the range, they get lobbed, they still are able to come in really, really close to where it matters, and that zone is going to be taken by Sticker first and foremost. Wow. Yeah, wait, both players just like have a splashdown. That is. Oh! Oh no! Oh,
That was a crazy kill by Gen Oda.
yeah. The actual like the curse of having the health bars be seen is just that you are able to like. I don't know if they're able to see what we're able to see, but like just seeing the. They could not see that health bar. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
but
I think they just appear behind walls.
Well, yeah, no, they just knew they were there, and they were just like, Kobe, I guess.
They had that Spidey sense.
Yeah, exactly, yeah! Alright. Yeah, Gen Oda holding onto that zone for as much as they could, but Sticker is flipping it before it could go a little too far. Now they grab it back for themselves, and they're going to be climbing back up to make up for the lost time that they had. Going a lot better than the last game, for sure. Definitely learning how to get in the head, as it were.
I'm wondering if it might even just be a map diff, because Lemuria is... You said it best. Barnacle and Diamond is much more conventionally attractive.
True. That could be it. You know, a little more familiar with the terrain. That's definitely a possibility. Although, like, you know, do not like doubt the second game learning curve. I don't know. Yo, one splashdown into another, really keeping that zone looking pretty even. Sticker coming in with another bit of umbrella push onto their side, but it's not gonna be enough, and they're gonna go down, and Jun is gonna take that zone right back. And Sticker was so close too. They were like, you know, off by like, I don't know, about 6 or 7 points.
No. No, we're not doing that here.
So you're not a fan? You're not a zoomer?
It's Tung Sahover.
So it is.
Get Ballerina Cappuccino out of here.
Alright.
I should stop doing that. I feel like I'm gonna get smited by Taki and everyone else on the planet.
Hey, listen, if you need to point a finger, it's me. I started it.
Yeah.
No, but that
this one right here.
Yeah, honestly, for real though, amazing payback from Jun, where they just absolutely like. Oh wait! Okay,
What?
they both had invincibility frames on the comeback. Does it have invincibility frames? I know that when like that happens at the same time, like no one actually like gets hurt from it, so it's weird. Or at least like both parties involved. Like. It's such a weird interaction. It feels like one of those exceptions that shouldn't work, but it does. I don't know why it didn't. Excuse me. Unfortunately, Sticker does go down to that splashdown in particular, giving them an absolutely devastating amount of advantage for Sticker to have to come back from. And that... Oh, wait! This might be the chance that they've been waiting for. Sticker desperately trying to paint over the zone, only to just stop it right before the penalty was up. Oh, that was so clutch. Got to get past that penalty and tick down like by 8. Once again, it's just an easy way to save yourself from the splashdown is another splashdown, I guess. Whoa! Okay. Rocky Aura on top of securing that zone. That's going to be a lead take, I think. Yes, sir. Just a desperate move to try and get in closer. No! And they weren't able to flip it in time. And that second game is going straight to Sticker.
Congratulations, Sticker, for the win in the second game.
Yeah, that, you know what that means, folks. We're going to game 3. Oh my god. It's gonna be Hagglefish Market. Yo, personal favorite of mine. gotta say.
Pretty solid map.
Yeah. I will say, like, I've been enjoying, like, the past week. I've been playing Raiders, like,
Oh, I've been
pretty
playing Raiders
Yeah.
a ton.
Like,
I don't know how much you played it on launch day, but I played it for a whole 17 hours straight.
I get it. I was able to make end credits by the second day. I like, on launch day, I got it, like, around, like, 3 o'clock or something. So, like, I picked it up physically and whatever. So I didn't get to play for
Yeah.
most of the day. But
I got mine at noon.
Yeah. But, like, my point being is, like, I've been playing that so much, and, like, going back and actually watching Splatoon 3, it's like, huh, there's no particle effects of the ink dripping down off the walls. I don't even think this game has inkable walls.
Where's the blast boot?
Exactly.
And the splat shit?
Where's the splat? I want my splatolites. I want my babies back. Give them to me.
Okay, but like, I can see the splat shit coming as a special.
I feel like they would have to amp it up. Like, the thing that the way that I view gadgets is that they feel like a middle ground between a sub and a special, because, like, a sub feels like a supplemental, like, extension of the kit, where
Sometimes
a special
they just do nothing. Sometimes maybe you get a kill.
Yeah, but, like, the specials themselves are, like, the thing to build your playstyle around. Like, this is your Hail Mary. Gadgets just kind of, like, they have a cooldown like a special, but I would not necessarily call them Hail Marys. That's what the showstoppers are for. I would say, like, they themselves are just more akin to the player expression, aka just a beefed up sub. It's just another extension of your kit, essentially. And we're going in again with those same weapons as before.
Yeah, but I think like blast boot or splat shit or something could be tweaked into a special of some sort.
Yeah, I feel like if they amped up, buffed up, splatch it enough, then it could definitely work as, like, a special to introduce. I mean, like, do they have Zip Caster? Oh my god, is Spider-Man pointing me? Oh, somehow Sticker came out on top with that. All right, cool, that's cool enough. But yeah, like, Zipcaster is, like, a gadget essentially in the game. I forget what the actual is called.
Firewire or something?
Yeah, Flywire, I think it is.
Flywire, that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, nice stalemate between, like, the two of them. Sticker really holding their ground real nice. Yeah, I don't want to get too distracted. Last time that happened, I got a bit of an earful for it. But yep, Sticker's gonna go down. John Oda coming in to take that zone for themselves just before it is going down halfway on that counter. Gonna be a nice hefty penalty along with it too. Ooh, nice survival maneuver. Like, it really looks like they were cornered, especially with, like, an unequal surface like the glass tent right there. But just enough with the shield and positioning. Unfortunately, still going down to that splashdown again. And with that, Jun is going to take lead and line themselves up right into that sub 40 range once again. Very, very desperate plays are going to have to be made for Sticker. They really want to get in and have, like, another chance to grab it back for themselves. Oh, they got their special ready, but if they can't get close enough, it's not going to mean much. They're going to have to rely a lot on that mist and let them get in close enough. That's going to be it. Oh, it wasn't enough. Jun Oda is going to take this game and the set. Wow. Congratulations to them. Yeah, that was a crazy good.
Congratulations to John Oda.
Yeah. All right. But yeah. Long story short, Shiver Showstopper is basically Roof Slider with extra steps, and that makes me very unhappy. Anyway, we'll be taking a short break. We'll be taking a short break.
All right.
We'll be taking a short break before we move on to the next match, so stay tuned for that.
And we are back for the semis of Switzerland 54, I believe. I am orange. I'm new. Yeah. Although you did see me on stream, and next to me is optical. For this amazing match, we are going to be seeing Potato versus Real. I'm actually not too familiar, except for the fact that Real's bio says they like oranges, so I'm flattered, but gonna be ready to see
Orange.
Orange. And what is that? A Pro Frozen versus a Dreadringer. So
OG Dreadringer too. Damn. All right.
Yeah, I mean, Dreadringer with two mains of special power up. I wonder what their strategy is going to be. You know, just Reef Slider and win, I guess.
Main goal is a blow up.
There we go. And on the clock, we had 18 seconds to that Reef Slider. You'd think that Real was playing an arrow spray, but hey, if it works, right?
Yeah, you know, like, as someone who does, you know, main a weapon with Reef, I can definitely say, I get it. I don't listen to the Devil's Temptations, but I get it.
Ooh!
Look at that. A little bit of revenge right there. Grabbing back zone for themselves, and that is a successful flip.
Yeah, I don't think it was that close to them not flipping, but what is close was Real getting that kill. They were actually both on one hit left, so kind of crazy. But with the zone uncapped, and now it is Real that has to do something, which they do. They get the kill. They're going to cap it and put the penalty on Potato and try to do the same thing they did before. I'm not going to say close to Reef Slider, but that's even less now that they got killed, and Potato is going to be able to do the same thing, cap zone, and start a hold of their own.
Yeah, this is like a very interesting back and forth. It's really like changing hands a lot more than I was expecting. And as I live and breathe, it does it again. This is not getting any breaks anytime soon. Currently, Real has really strong hold on that zone, especially with how much advantage they have over Potato. Potato really just fighting for their life, but showing that they are very much capable of taking it back regardless of circumstances. Now that penalty is gone, Real is now left with no real line of escape, and Potato will be taking that zone back for themselves, but only after reaching 30. Yeesh.
Yeah, I get what you did there. Real has a really good hold, but yeah, this was very close. None of them are being able to get through their penalty, and if so, very slowly or very slightly. Potato, like 2 caps ago, was at 19 penalty and wasn't able to make a dent in the zone. But here we have Real getting 2 kills in a row, plus a Reef Slider just charged up. Now something's going to actually be able to happen. The nice part about Real is they already have a lead of 30 points. And with the penalty down, this might be it for Potato.
Yeah, no, only 15 seconds left. Those missiles are going to come out to try and make them have to maneuver around a bit. But that Reef was saved up for just the right occasion, but hit the wall. Doesn't matter. Time ran out. This first game goes to... I already forgot who was orange. I think that was Real.
They're Real. I'm orange.
Orange?
But yeah.
I can't think of the color orange anymore without thinking the vocal
Just think of
the vocal sims.
just think of the fruit then. Don't worry.
I mean, the fruit is a
if
plant.
you can't think,
you know what also is a plant?
what?
A flower. For all you know, it could be an orange flower. You ever thought of that? Huh?
Who knows? But this, I forgot where it counterpicks already. And we are at Potatoes.
I love this seeming conversation that's being had between the team names of these players. Potato, Potato naming their team. I know that. Would you like that hot or iced? There's a ridiculous amount of like capitalization and punctuation, by the way. Yeah, I know that. Would you like that hot or iced? And then Real's team name is, I want a burger. It's like, I want a burger. I know that. Would you like that hot or iced?
I don't wanna imagine what an iced burger would be. Like, you just bite into it and it's cold. Like, I think that kind of I think that kind of answers itself.
I feel like, there's a lot of jokes that I could make at the expense of someone else's cooking, but that would mean that I would have to find a target.
I'll cook for you. Don't worry. Then you can make fun of my cooking on stream.
Awesome. Bruh. First you show up in my DMs, now you're offering to cook for me? Goddamn, I wasn't expecting flirting on stream.
But it looks like we're going to be getting the same. Yep, from both of them. So Potato thinks that they can do this, which, hey, if it works for them, then we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, these two already proved themselves to be pretty competent at picking out the other if need be. What it comes down to is to be more committed to doing that, and right now, Real is the realest one around.
Real on like American Ninja Warrior there, just squid rolling off the wall. Crazy. I mean, I do the same stuff in Splatoon in my dreams, but close enough.
I do the same stuff, IRL for American Ninja Warriors.
I wanted to backflip one day, but both of them are low again, so neither of them could get the kill there. But we're just seeing these weapons in action. They're using their range really well. Real is playing undercover, while Potato is playing on high ground, which I don't know how to feel about that, but
say that again.
But we have 10 ticks left. Potato is going to have to do something quickly, and they do once again, getting the kill and putting a huge penalty on Real. So now Real's going to have to do something, and now Potato is just where they want to be, high on that bunker, just being able to do what they want.
Yeah. Oh, that was an unfortunate. Oh, I felt my soul die along with them. But yeah, like getting all the way down to 7, only to like have that momentum stolen, massive penalty of 71 on top of that, and to top it all off, the opposition is gradually gaining more and more points. And it's not stopping anytime soon. This might actually be the reverse sweep that Real needs in order to take this set. Now the Potato needs to tie it all up.
Getting down to 7.
No.
Getting down to 7 means nothing in a 1v1 where opticals say nothing. Getting down to 7 means nothing in a 1v1 because like so often they just end in a lockout if you get a really good hold. But Real not only uncapping the zone and getting the kill, so they'll be able to start a hold of their own, but Potato got lead, so this is not gonna be the easiest for Real, but if they can hold like they did earlier, this game is in the bag.
Pray tell, Orange, what exactly is it that you wanted me to not talk about?
Nothing.
Nothing in particular, nothing that's on screen at this very moment.
We don't want to talk about just how good Real is doing because the commentators curse, but they do have a reef slider if Potato gets a bit too aggressive, which, I mean, from what I've seen so far, it isn't happening. However, I don't know how that happened, but
the curse is over.
The curse is over. Crazy. I don't know how that happened. Like, I swore Potato was behind the wall, but
they shut off a special and killed him.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's going to be 2-0 for Real Potato on the back end, having one more chance to be able to just get the reverse sweep. And frankly, I don't know what they're going to do here. I'm not sure what. I'm not like the expert in Pro Frozen versus Dreadringer stage picks.
So, sorry. Yeah, I kind of forgot this was a like semis best of 5, not best of 3. Yeah. So, yeah, I keep every time that I come to like do some commentary, I always forget which one has what formats. So it's just like I'm just here for the vibe. You know how it is. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, who knows? Lemuria Hub is a interesting choice. Not too sure what the thought process behind it is, but
Sorry about that.
then again, these players are also better than me. So if they choose Lemuria Hub for some reason, I'll trust their intuition.
Right, yeah. I also have, like, no offense to the player, I have a hard time taking the name Real seriously because we have, like, an inside joke with my friends where, like, one of them gets annoyed over, like, the Litleo cry from Pokemon where it just goes, Rear! So I just keep hearing the name thinking,
Oh!
Whoa, wait, hang on, what?
Whoa, that's a S-Blast, and that's Reef Slider. And
Okay.
Real just...
All right. Yeah,
So I think that was a
yeah.
threat from Real, kind of off stream, but they're going to be able to get zone here. But one thing I did, okay, unnecessary Reef Slider Real, but never mind. This is crazy. One thing I did want to point out is Real had 3 mains of quick respawns, so I guess they thought they were going to get killed a lot because you know 2 mains of super power up are good on Reef Slider, but who knows what's going through their mind. Already getting it down to 57 though, pretty good for sold there. But it looks like Potato is just holding their own. We do have a Reef-Fighter, but that bumper allowed Potato to hide, and Real just paying the price. That end lag is not that good. It's hard to survive against end lag if your opponent knows what they're doing, or a good 52 gal just showering because of that kill. But 30 ticks to go. Real has to do something, but that direct is very scary. But I guess so is the 52. It was with 13 ticks to go. I do think that this is going to be it for Potato, and they are not out of this just yet, as they do get a point and are continuing this set even more. So props for, I mean, as props as you can get for playing 52 gal, but props to Potato for just picking it up, knowing what, and even after that first hold would have made me like really scared to really scared. Like, if you get killed twice in a row, especially if it's like that, then yeah, that's that's not the easiest thing to survive. But Potato kept their cool and just kept on going, getting the win there, and forcing Real's not on the back foot yet, but they do now have the opportunity to pick their game, the map, which is Mahi Mahi Resort.
Hey, I really
Welcome back.
There were some unforeseen circumstances that led to my router shutting down.
Oh no.
I wish to not go into them as of right now, but just take my word for it, they were forces out of my control.
That
I apologize.
Sucks. But Rio now is moving to a mint decaf,
Oh, we got
so
the decaf now. Okay. Yeah, I hope you don't mind my drop in audio quality. I'm gonna have to continue this on mobile.
yeah, but decaf is like I would say like top 3 popular weapons in Switzerland, and I'm on mint decaf specifically, and I'm not really upset about it. But I guess it doesn't really matter if you get splatted, allowing a 52 gal to get a hold on you on this map, which is really scary. But a trade is going to allow Potato to get lead here and probably get to zone quicker.
Yeah, now with that water, I keep forgetting if it's rising or lowering. With
Lowering.
Yes, with the depth chain, I suppose. We now have a very tolerable map design. Oh,
I would. Yeah, but real
shielding those bombs right there. Nice bit of wave to try and push them back a bit more, give them more of a chance to come in, ink that zone. Unfortunately, Real was able to take lead, get a kill, and advance further with those points, going into sub 30 territory. Oh
yeah,
no,
that
now
bubble
they don't have access to that rail. Whatever will they do?
Yeah, that bubble was kind of wasted. So, I do honestly think if Real saved that bubble, they would have knockout right now. But Potato did get in, got the zone, so that's a very ugly penalty that got applied to Real. And speaking of penalty, Potatoes is going to be gone because of that kill there. So now we're just ticking down. Real is on the clock right now, but and that clock is increased just by another kill. And I think Real is only going to have one more shot.
Nice. Really impressive placement in general. Ooh, both getting away with their lives. We're coming in, trying to. Oh, coming in and grabbing another KO and grabbing that zone back for themselves. Now with a bit of a hefty penalty on their hands, they just have to whittle it away so they can grab lead once again. I think they can do it. Just a little bit of effort. Nothing they can handle.
Yeah, that was really nice, but I guess it means nothing now since Potato got it, and we're seeing the same thing we did in game 1. Like, both of these players are really good. They're taking kills from each other, but I do think Potato is slightly ahead with that 52 pick, which, I mean, if it's working, so Potato has no reason to switch from it. However, we are at 25 ticks to go.
No.
Potato fell in the water. Oh no, Mahi moment. But that's going to allow Potato to get zone. Now they can hold with the bubble, not necessarily being able to get onto the plat, but it might just be enough. They did use that bubble, and Potato has
Ooh.
to hide.
Wow, they are holding on to that zone like nothing else. That is going to be really, really cutting it close for them to grab that lead back for themselves. Potato coming in, trying to make a desperate attempt at a flip. It's not enough! And that is going to be the game and set to reel. Woof!
Wow. That was props to both of them. They played so well, and they both deserve to be in semis. Like,
Yeah, for real.
crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is okay. Cool. So Real is going to head over to finals to face whoever is going to win. But before we get to finals, we are going to head over to a short break before we see just the best match of Switzerland 54, I hope. No, it will be, but we will see everyone in a little bit. Goodbye.
Bring me eggs.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Switzerland number 54. I have been brought back from the dead by the ancient powers of necromancy. I am Brickface, and I am with Orange. How are you doing, Orange?
I'm doing great. Glad I could get on cast technically last minute, but still great. Ready to see this amazing match. How are you, Brickface?
I'm fine. I wasn't expecting to cast for this long. I think this is the most I've ever cast in a single Switzerland, but you know, I'm awake enough.
Well, yeah, welcome to the club. We all have one day where we cast for like 6 hours because I don't know. Yeah, okay, not 6 hours, obviously, but
I'm seeing a prediction in Twitch. Who am I gonna vote for? I don't.
You're a caster. You have to be unbiased, Brickface. Although you should vote for real just to make it interesting.
I will.
Because we don't want it to be one-sided.
Wait, I can spend more money on it? Wait.
We don't even have to do Switzerland anymore. We're just doing Brickface learns how Twitch works.
I don't ever use Twitch, honestly.
Although if there's like if you're the only person that voted for real, just put in 10 channel points because you know you get 180 regardless. But anyways, we are seeing Nova versus Real, who actually have faced each other before in Swiss, and Nova actually won 2-1. So not really. It was not a shutout. So I don't know why Real is in Sendo chat saying like, "Oh no," but I'm excited to see this. We had Real on what Mint Decav, VS Blast, and that Dreadringer. So pretty nice. And Nova, I actually have no idea what they play.
Yeah. So in the commentator channel, we have Hana sitting in the folding chair in the lobby.
The dinky steel folding chair, yeah. Everyone say hi to Hana. Hana, this is Switzerland.
Hi, Switzerland. It's a pleasure to be here.
But anyways, we are going to get into the game. Real, I would not be surprised if they pull out Dread.
Oh, there it is.
Prediction correct. Yeah, so we did see Real go against a a 52 gal last. So we know that they can win against a 52 gal, though that was with Mint Decav. So we'll have to see what goes on here. Nova, unsurprisingly, taking a high range and trying to just get fall off, and it works as they do get the first kill. They're going to be able to get zone and take a really good position here that I don't know what, frankly, I don't know what Real is going to do.
Yeah. I'm still getting my bearings from not commentating. But, ooh, Real goes right into Fight Club.
Oh.
And gets Fight Clubbed by Nova.
Yeah, very, very nice kill from Nova. We're already at 40 ticks left, so Real is only going to have 1 or 2 more shots to be able to do something. They do have a Dreadringer, but I don't think that's going to be the most useful here because they're not on the same level. But Real does get the splat, 17 ticks to go. Now Real is going to be able to take this very nice snipe to just be able to drop their shots, use their range, and hey, who knows? Maybe if Nova is really aggressive, use Reef Slider. We saw those two mains as special power up.
Come on, Real. I know you can do this. I have 300 Twitch things.
300. Jeez. Yeah, that.
I'm just gambling now.
Yeah, but we need to talk about that save even more. Like,
Ooh.
I've never seen a splash wall used like that to save themselves, but
Yeah, that was.
it worked. Unfortunately, Real did get the kill afterwards, and it's just going to be able to set up again. Hey, they got down to 50 the first time. Maybe they'll get another 50 points down this time. Preemptively using the Reef Slider, so they aren't going to have that anymore. And now with the kill time, we just see Nova, the 52 gal, dominate in that aspect to get the hold. And we're doing this all over again.
However, Real still has plenty of penalty points to wait. They still got plenty of penalty points of time left.
But that doesn't matter if Nova's just going to get the kill. And even if Nova does get killed here, that's going to be the penalty points gone. So Real is going to have to do something. 17-6 left. We're away. But Real did get the kill.
Can they catch zone in time?
Which they do. 51 penalty points. But that is not that much here in Switzerland. Just being those penalty points go really quickly, so all Real is gonna have to do here is just distract, stall for time, and just prioritize your safety instead of killing Nova, because as long as you're alive, you get zoned, but Real isn't alive in game, allowing Nova to get the cap. And 6 points left. This is going to be really close if Real gets the kill.
Real has got a solid lead. Almost falls into Fight Club again. I gotta watch that Reef Slider. Nova with the kill again. I don't think Real is gonna make it.
Yeah, this is not enough for Real to make it. Nova literally aura farming on Real and getting the game 1 win. Wow. Oh.
That was close.
Yeah, these are some really nice games. Nova just saying in chat that they're drained from what is this, 3 hours of Switzerland? But
oh yeah, I can imagine.
I guess not anymore.
maybe
wow. Who knows what's going to happen here, but now we have Real's counter pick.
Ramen.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Robo Ramen is a... Yeah, Robo Ramen is a... Not a weird pick, but I guess definitely nice for Reef Sliders, so... I see the pick. I see it.
Certainly excited to see what comes next. Very exciting matches.
Yeah, very crazy. But yeah, we'll just Yeah, we'll just see what is going to happen. I am so glad that when I played, I didn't play either of them, because I would have gone 0-5, 0-10. I don't care that it's a playoff 3. Like, I thought the opponents I faced were good. Like,
You would have pulled
this
a
is
birthday
just
special and gotten 0-12.
0-15 brick phase. There were 5
I had
rounds
a bye.
here.
I had a bye.
Oh, so you went 3-12. Okay.
I went
But we are getting back in, and yeah, about what I expected. Nova on that 52 gal, Real on that Dread Ringer. One thing I am surprised that Real hasn't done more is slosh over that splash wall, because Dread Ringer is one of the very few weapons that can actually do something against a 52 gal, because of just the slosh, the very little fall off damage, and
Oh yeah.
yeah. And Real going over not 1 but 2 walls to get the kill on Nova. Wow, that's crazy. And now that we have this very nice flat map, Reef Slider is going to be really good. Nova is using the splash wall to be able to get their bearings and not allow Reef Slider to work. But they just got a kill. However, Real got it down to 33. So that was a huge dent taken out, and Nova is going to have a really good hold here if they want to take it.
Oh, but the trade from the whale, giving it in Nova's favor, allowing them to take down another solid 30 points, roughly.
Yeah, the end lag from that Reef Slider is just crazy. And Nova actually getting another kill. This is going to be lead from Nova. So they're going to have to do something, and they're flanking left, but Nova calling them out, using that killer whale, getting the kill, and that is going to be the game 2 going to Nova. We're at game points here in Switzerland, folks. Just wow. I mean, we've seen Nova here so much.
Real is gonna have to pull some crazy plays if they want to take the dub.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is just crazy from Nova. I mean, we've seen Nova on here so much. The past 3 Switzerlands they've won. So maybe this can be 4 in a row, which would just be amazing if that ended up happening. That just, I can barely get 1 win, but Nova getting 4 in a row is just, I don't know. We did see Real in semifinals beat a 52 gal with a mint decaf. So maybe they'll switch to that. Then again, we have also seen Real beat Nova in a game before. Considering that the match that they played in groups was 2v1, so this is not over for real in the slightest bit. But a reverse comeback here would be legendary for them to actually be able to pull this off.
Looks like we're going on Hagglefish Market again.
Yeah, Hagglefish is, I mean, once again, just a really good Reef Slider map. It's so flat, and actually the one good thing is besides that block in the center of mid, or not in the zone, but like on your side of mid, like there's not really much cover to go around. So gonna be nice for them. You also have those alleys to hide in, though those aren't as useful in a 1v1 because like if you dive into the left alley, your opponent's going to know. Like it's not a question where you're going. But we are going to head into this maybe final game using both teams using what they know and love. So we'll see what happens here. They both just race to zone.
No, but not even on zone, getting the kill on real and then capturing zone.
Yeah, Nova being able to set up on glass right now, just being a very dominant spot, lots of high grounds that anything would fall to except maybe a slosher, but that Reef-Slider didn't work quite how Real wanted it to. And once again, we see that end lag just not... It loses against a killer whale, but Nova is already to 40 ticks. And just being dominant here, how they did get a trade, but there are 30 ticks to go. Real is going to have to do something on respawn if they don't want to lose this. And with 10 ticks to go, that is going to be Nova getting the win and the 4 in a row Switzerland win. That is... wow.
Wow. They're absolutely killing it.
Yeah, that was... wow. That was really nice. But that is going to be us for Switzerland 54. Congrats on Nova for winning, getting a 4th Switzerland badge and 4 in a row. I actually do want to quickly check if they are 2000 SP yet or not, because I'm not 100% sure. So I'd like to see that. It'll load. Oh, did they already get that? They might have just gotten 2000 SP. Yep, they did. So not only congrats on your 4th win in a row, but congrats on being in the very limited 2000 SP club. Wow.
Oh, for sure.
But that is going to be it for us for Switzerland 54. Brickface, where can they find you?
Same place as always, Twitch and YouTube sometimes. Both are at Brickface999. Orange, where can we find you?
You can find me on Blue Sky Orange 20063. I tried to slow it down to, not say 000. But yeah, same as my name on Blue Sky. And since Optical wasn't able to say his social, you can find him on Blue Sky, Optical Drop. I know he's in other places, but I don't know them off the top of my head, sadly. But that is going to be it for us. Thank you to everyone that played for giving us just an amazing show. Thank you to everyone watching, spending the time watching a very fun gimmick tournament. And last but not least, thank you to Taki for just putting this entire thing together, just being the GOAT in general. But yeah, that will be it for us. We will see you guys next week. Goodbye.